So the other day I was on Twitter scavenging for new video idea when I came across this file remix for Framer. And that's where it got me. So I took it upon myself as your lawyer servant, of course, to analyze it and to create a tutorial for you all. So first thing first, I'm just going to set up the page so that the future button will be centered. Now let's create a first frame that we will call button. Delete its fill and add another layout to it and make sure that the distribution is set to center. I will put in frame to it and set the width to fill, and in my case the height to 62 and change it to a dark red color. Copy this frame and create another layout to it. Put the distribution to start and select the first align setting so that any element that we will later add on it will stick to the top. Add a frame, reduce its height and change the color. Just to make sure that we can clearly see the button, I will change the desktop color and increase the button dimension. Now add your text. And rename your elements. Now I will add a finger image I just found online, but it's really up to you. You can use anything you want for this project. Set its position to absolute, add it in the button frame and add it below. Lastly, add a frames that covers up the entire button. Put its position to absolute. Let's call it container. Center it. And add another layout to it. Set the direction to vertical and add a frame to it. Set it width and height to fill, and this time add a horizontal layout to it. Lastly, add another frame and also put its height and width to fill and make 2 copies of it. Don't forget to delete the spacing, name all of them, and copy the frame inside container so that you will end up with 2 rows. Rename the second row and delete their field. Once you have a structure similar to mine, you can go ahead and press Ctrl+K to create a component. There you can create a first variant and call it top left. So the idea now is to connect each rectangle to their respective variant. In the first example, I will connect the top left rectangle on the first variant to the second variant that we will call top left with a mouse enter effect. And I will connect the top left rectangle in the second variant to the main variant with the mouse leave. So now the only thing that is left to do is to make the proper modification to this variant. To do so, let's slide the finger image in the right spot and make some modification like change the rotations. Once that's done, select this variant and create a pressed variant so that we can make an animation when this variant is pressed. There you can just select the background and reduce its height. Then change the rotation on the finger. And there you go. So now when the mouse over the specific frame, the finger will enter, and when you press, this animation will start. The only thing that is left to do is to remake the same process for every single rectangle that we have. To do so, let's create another variant, but this time, let's call it model top. Link the right rectangle, And you know what? The good thing with Framer, and specifically the component window, is that every change you make on the first variant will affect the other variant. Now, basically, you just go to do the same thing you did for the first example, and there you go. Now, let's get a little preview. Now, a little trick. If you don't want to see the cursor when you hover the button, here's what you can do. Create a frame on the desktop project, delete its field, and press Ctrl plus K to create a component. Select the button and look for the cursor. In cursor, select custom cursor, and on component, look for the component you just created, and there you go. This is a side-by-side preview so you can know which one you like more.